Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper here with
Amber Howell.
And it is Tell All Tuesday.
Right.
And you wore apparel.
I did.
To bring attention to
Some merch.
Jonas Brothers concert.
The Jonas Brothers. I went last night.
What's so funny is, all this time she's had tickets. Has there been any discussion? Nothing. We talked about Taylor Swift. We talked about Beyonce. We've talked about other people having tours. No, nothing.
Sometimes it just slips my mind.
And by the time this airs, you will have been
to another concert. The band Camino, who I have seen twice in the past. I saw them last year twice. So this will be my third time seeing them.
You went to Atlanta to see them.
Went to Atlanta, and then I went to Athens to see them. So, never seen them again. They're my favorite band.
Do they know that they're your favorite band?
I wish. Maybe I should bring a sign.
Well, but you ought to put a hashtag on this.
Okay.
Band Camino.
Watch? Okay.
Well, a hashtag takes it to their attention.
This is YouTube.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
I'm thinking it's Instagram. That's right. This is YouTube, but I'll think about it.
Okay.
Because I sometimes send out to different people.
Uh-huh.
So.
I have to bring a sign to the show and say I'm your biggest fan.
But wouldn't that be great if they found out you were their biggest fan?
Maybe they would.
And then you could just let them know, and then they could recognize you from the stage.
Way up there in the nosebleeds. I don't even...
Bring you up on stage.
Wouldn't that be fantastic? That would be like the highlight of my life.
Maybe join in for a song.
Even Cody. Cody would freak out. Cody loves the band Camino. I mean, he would just die.
Even Cody.
Yeah. We really are their biggest fans.
All right, so tell me about the Jonas Brothers.
So the Jonas Brothers.
Here we go. As compared to Taylor Swift.
Okay. Taylor Swift.
How do the Jonas Brothers stack up?
I had better seats to the Jonas Brothers, so I always say anytime I'm sitting closer to a performer, it enhances the experience by like 1,000. But of course, Taylor Swift is always going to take the cake for the best concert I've ever been to, just simply because she's an amazing performer. But the Jonas Brothers, I have loved them since they were like first on the scene. I saw them, they came to the fair in 2006. I think.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You were 3?
No. I was, what's the math there? 6. I was 8. Because I was born in 98.
I thought you were born in 89. 99, I mean.
98.
You were born in 98, okay.
So 2006, they came to the fair.
You were 8 years old.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look.
I was so excited for that show. So I saw them.
Were you really? At 8 years old, you were excited?
Absolutely. And then a year later, I saw them with Hannah Montana. They opened up for Hannah Montana.
I didn't know you'd ever seen Hannah Montana.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Hannah Montana. Miley Cyrus, of course, they're the same person. Of course.
And I think they're all Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And then...
But okay, Jonas Brothers. Do they interact among themselves?
And then they interact with the fans a little bit.
Okay.
They didn't do any like hand touching or anything like I touched Billie Eilish.
Any guest stars?
No guest stars.
No guest stars.
They talked to us a lot. They were good. Did
the divorce come up?
The divorce did not come up.
Okay.
Did not. I was looking for the ring though, and obviously it wasn't there. So it
you were that close.
Oh yeah, I was, Jackie. I was right there. I was right there. It was amazing. But they put on a good show.
Do they do any solo numbers or
yes?
So they do solo. Numbers.
Yeah. So remember they split up.
Yeah, and then the band got back together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they did Joe Jonas's DNCE song "Cake by the Ocean." Have you ever heard that song? Okay. And then they did Nick Jonas's song "Jealous." Ooh. So they did those songs.
So Kevin doesn't have a song.
Kevin doesn't. He just plays the guitar.
Well, he sings.
Meh.
You don't think so?
Meh. He may do some background harmonies, but you can't hear him.
Have you ever heard of a country music singer named Barbara Mandrell? Okay. Back in the day, Barbara Mandrell was a big solo performer. And then she decided she wanted a TV show. So they put her on TV, but it was Barbara Mandrell, and her sisters. And one sister had a really good voice, and they would do, and then all three of them would sing. And everybody said that the third sister's mic was never turned on.
Never turned on. That's like Kevin.
Is it like Kevin? I did not know that.
Yeah, I think he may very quietly do some background harmonies, but you can't hear him. He interacts with the fans, though. He plays his guitar the whole time, for sure. So.
But what about the bonus Jonas?
I don't know if he was there. Frankie?
I didn't know what his name was. I just knew there was another one.
Yeah, there's a younger one. I don't know if he was there. I didn't see any of the wives there.
Either of the wives.
Either of the wives. Or the parents. I didn't see the parents. They could have very well been there, but I didn't see them.
Was it sold out?
It was sold out. It was a packed arena.
Was it at the
State Farm?
Oh, State
in
Farm.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Because it wasn't at Mercedes-Benz.
No, it was not.
Because wasn't Taylor at Mercedes-Benz?
Taylor was at Mercedes.
I have to tell you.
Tell me.
I went to see the Taylor Swift movie. And the tears in that stadium just kept going up. There must have been 10 or 12 tears.
Yeah. Ginormous.
And that stage that she was on, and I wanted to know, when you saw her live, and you've seen the movie.
I have.
That stage looks like it is 2.5 football fields long.
It's pretty large. It has to be when you're playing in a stadium like that, you know?
But she covered that thing back and forth, back and forth. She must be in phenomenal shape.
On top of singing.
On top of singing.
Singing, dancing, running, changing outfits, doing it all. How does she not get out of breath? You know?
No, that's, now, did they have did the Jonas Brothers have a stage like that came out?
They had, yeah. Well, it wasn't one straight catwalk. It was kind of like an X almost. Like, here's the main stage, and they had 2 stages coming off this main stage like that out to the side. So we were very close to the one on the right. It's a good time.
But just 1 to 10, what was the Jonas Brothers rate?
10. They were 10.
Oh my gosh.
They were 10. Yeah.
That's perfection.
Because I was close. I'm telling you, when you're closer to the stage, it changes the whole experience. So.
Who's your favorite Jonas Brother?
It has always gone back and
Kevin.
forth.
That'd be so nice. You say
Kevin. Kevin's my favorite. It always goes back and forth between Joe and Nick. I really
poor
love
old Kevin,
Nick.
He's just over there strumming his guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's great too. He's great. I mean, I'd hang out with him if he asked.
He's been married. He's got 3 kids now.
Yeah. 2 or 3. I don't know.
Yeah. Nice. Seems to be nice.
Yeah.
We'll give him that.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to switch now to
Switching
Taylor.
gears. Taylor.
You saw the actual Eras concert.
I did.
In Atlanta.
Yes.
I saw the movie.
Yes.
2 hours and 45 minutes long. No breaks. No intermission. Nothing. Somebody told me, Walker, I was talking to Walker's intern, he said somebody told him, but that when you see the actual concert, there are breaks in it. Yes. Like when she goes to change clothes, when she goes to...
In between the eras. So you know how they're separated?
Yes. See, because the concert just went straight through, movie we just went straight through, and I thought, wait a minute, how did she have time to change clothes?
Because the full show is like over 3 hours. So they cut out a couple of songs too. A few that were on the set list, but so in between sets they would have visuals on the screen, or they would bring out dancers. Like before the red set, they brought out this red box and they would open it and it would play snippets of songs that were not on the set list, which was some of mine and Cody's favorite parts of the actual show. And we were disappointed when it wasn't in the movie.
Okay. I was expecting fire to shoot out toward me.
That's the other thing that I was upset about.
Up.
Yeah. There was fire during Bad Blood. There was
the very end, toward the
fireballs.
end.
Yes, literal fireballs that like shoot up into the air. And I don't know if it was at every arena or if it was just at Mercedes-Benz.
I kept waiting for it because you made such a big to-do of that, and it just didn't happen in the movie.
It didn't happen in the movie, but there were fireballs up eye level with my like section at Mercedes-Benz, and it was some hot fire. I mean, obviously fire is hot.
You tell me
in general.
that you could actually feel the heat.
Oh yeah, it was hot. They had to blast cool air after that because it got hot in there because of the fire. But I wish they would have like brought that to the big screen a little bit better than they did.
Well, other thing was you could see during the performance of this, and again, this goes back to the downtime, but her hair, like yours, gets curly.
It gets curly when she gets hot.
And it would be
humid.
It would be straight, and then she'd go through everything, and it'd be curly, and then it would come back another, and it'd be straight again. And then sometimes you could see perspiration on her head, and then next thing she'd be fine.
I think some of the clips were filmed on different nights.
I heard it was over 3 nights.
Yeah. So some clips, like if her hair got curly and then she comes back out for a different song later and her hair is straight, like that's not going to happen in the same night. Like if it's already curly, it's going to stay curly. So I think it was definitely filmed over a couple of days.
And the other thing that not surprised me was, one, whether they filmed over 3 nights or whatever, she still has 3 hours of performing every night. How she has the strength to do that. She did
5 or 6 shows in LA.
Did you know the movie is not showing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday? It just shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Because that's how she shows her, does her shows?
Because somebody said, it's already gone. I said, no, it's not. And she said, they said, well, it's not on. And I looked and I checked the dates, and it's on Friday, Saturday,
That's
Sunday.
so funny. That's pretty smart of her. That's fun.
She is one smart cookie.
She is. If she was not famous, she would definitely work in marketing and advertising.
Absolutely. Because I thought this. She filmed that concert movie. Whether it filmed over 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights, the concert was going to happen regardless. The dancers and the singers were going to perform regardless. There were no guest stars.
No.
I mean, and that thing made $92 million.
Is that more than Barbie?
No, I think Barbie made more.
Oh.
No, I take that back. It'd be close. But just think, the expenses on that film were negligible in comparison.
Yeah.
You know, say she spent $1 million on it. It's made $92 million.
Yeah.
And then somebody told me that she didn't like have it released through Warner Brothers or 20s, that she made an arrangement with the theaters direct.
Yeah. She did.
She's
smart.
She is smart.
One smart cookie. That's
but
for sure.
The thing I thought about, though, I will say this. Her voice was better than I expected.
Yes. Her voice has definitely gotten better over the last couple of years.
Because she hit some notes that she held. You know. But I was telling somebody, they said, oh, I love her. If I was riding down the road, had the radio turned on, and a song came on and she was singing it and I didn't know it was Taylor Swift, I wouldn't know it was Taylor Swift.
Really?
It's not distinctive to me.
I'm going to have to disagree.
Now, Billie Eilish has a Billie Eilish sound.
Yeah, she does.
Adele has an Adele sound.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift sounds good. It's just not a distinctive sound to me.
I guess it's just because the Swifties just know her voice. Like, we could pick her out of a million-person crowd.
I knew maybe 3 songs.
Really?
Yes.
Well, okay.
Come on, it's me you're talking about.
Yeah, that's fair. Which ones did you know?
I knew Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay, love story.
Yep. I knew We Are Never, Ever, Ever Get Back Together Again. And then there was a third one. I can't think what it was. I don't remember.
Our Song? Did she do that one? I think she did.
It wasn't. But anyway. But it was a thrill when those songs came up, because I was like, but you didn't tell me this.
Oh boy.
What was the movie rated?
Was it rated R?
PG-13.
Okay, PG-13.
Why was it rated PG-13?
Because she says some bad words.
And those 12-year-olds are down there singing along with her.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I heard somebody say it was rated R, and I was like, there's no way.
No.
That wouldn't be smart on her part.
No. She would have edited out.
Right.
Gonna get an R because that would cut out all
Right.
of her audience.
Right, exactly.
Not all of it, but half.
Half of it.
But I was surprised because I saw the PG-13. I thought, what's that for?
Yeah.
And then I was in there, I thought, and it was like, wait a minute, did I hear what I thought I heard? And then she came back with the chorus, and I was like, yeah, I did hear what I thought it was.
She has a few choice words in her songs these days, so.
And I know the third song. The third song was the one about the scarf.
Oh, All Too Well.
All Too Well.
Okay. The one
That's
about
a
the
10
scarf.
minute.
10-minute version.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I thought it was funny how she introduced it too. You know, she said, if you're free for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I do think too, I felt like every movement, every wave, every point, every wink was choreographed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was choreographed in a way that it didn't look necessarily choreographed.
Right. It just looks natural. But that's because she's a natural performer. She was born to be an entertainer.
And also, when she went back and talked about the first song that she wrote, Ride Shotgun.
Yeah, our song.
Is that what our song is? And her voice got younger.
You think so?
I thought.
I'll have to listen to that.
Listen
again.
to that.
Okay.
Because it was like she'd had this strong voice on and it was, we were riding around and I was in a shotgun.
So close.
But I thought, now that's the performer.
Yeah.
Because she knew how she performed that song when she was that age. Because she started when she was, 15?
Even younger, I think.
And she's 32 now?
She was born in 89. Her birthday's in December. You're good at math.
Well, she's 10 years older than you. 9 years older than you.
Yes. So, how old am I?
You're 24, I think.
She'll be turning 34 this year. So, I'm 25.
You're 25? Already?
My birthday this year was overshadowed by the wedding.
That's true.
So.
That is true. That is true.
So
25,
Jackie,
that's a quarter of a century.
I know, don't remind me. Don't remind me. Why would you do that?
But anyway, Taylor Swift's older than you are.
She is older than I am. If I'm back in shape at 34, I'll take it.
Stupid. And did you stay for the outtakes?
Yes.
That was the best thing to be. People said, when it was over with, I was ready to go because it had been 2 hours and 45 minutes. Outtakes were fantastic.
They were.
When her hood came down over her. That was good.
It was good.
But my wife disagreed with me on this completely. I think she's attractive. I don't think she's necessarily pretty.
Okay. I think she's pretty because I've been a fan of hers forever. But I guess we can agree to disagree.
But do you understand what I'm saying? It's like her features. If it was just a photo of her, I wouldn't think, oh, she's gorgeous. She fits her face. She fits her body. She's attractive. But
Girl Next Door, kind of pretty.
Yeah. Nothing. I don't know who to compare
Megan
to.
Fox.
Oh, we don't want to compare to Megan Fox, but Megan Fox is gorgeous. But anyway, Megan Fox is glossy.
Like the movie star,
Taylor is not glossy.
Yeah.
When you see the picture of her with Jason Kedrick, or one of the football players.
Travis Kelce.
Jason Kedrick.
That come from Jackie.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, when you see the two of them together, they look like they could just be a stockbroker and his girlfriend or whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Girl Next Door, kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you rate it? Are you going to save that for the
I've
review?
already posted on this channel.
On this
my
channel?
YouTube.
Yeah.
7 out of 10, which is a high score for me. But do you... I knew I had another question. Right in the middle of watching it, I turned to my wife and I said, this is good, but I can see why it's so much better live.
Yeah.
Because you're caught up in the crowd, you're caught up in the enthusiasm. it's a
different
special night.
experience.
You're watching it live.
Right. She's
You know,
right there.
You know that
same
in the
room as
movie,
you.
in the movie version, everything's going to be perfect.
Mhm.
But in concert, people can trip. They can,
Right.
have a coughing fit or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But do you think this is going to be a trend now of concert? Is there going to be a Jonas Brothers movie?
Maybe, but I don't see it being in theaters. I see it being on a streaming service. You know?
Yeah. I'm telling you, her performance and everybody, the dancers, the singers, etc. It was a show.
It's a show. From beginning to end.
You know, I've been to concerts and people get up and sing their songs. And this is not that.
No. It's a performance.
And I don't know if she had anything to do with this or not, but I like the fact that her dancers were not all skinny.
Diversity. There's a lot of diversity.
Yes, perfect diversity. Age-wise, there's diversity. And I admired that.
Yeah. I think she's very aware of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
No, I think, I'm anxious to see what it's going to do this week.
Yeah.
At the box
Keep
office.
us updated.
But if they had projected 97 million, then they scaled it back to 92 million. I mean, that's a lot of money, however you want to put it. Anyway, that is our take. You got to hear about the Jonas Brothers, and then we got to talk about, I've been waiting so long, I thought, I can't wait to talk to them about this.
I'm glad we agreed that it was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
But this has been Jackie K. Cooper with
Amber Howell.
And this has been Tell All Tuesday.